What's up, YouTube? It's your boy AyksTV bringing you a delayed, I apologize, week 11 Mythic Plus video for Survival Hunter. I've had a couple of computer problems, internet problems, haven't been able to stream, which is very sad. So everything seems to be working right now, so I want to get this video out as soon as possible because I still have like 4 more days to go. So it is sort of half-ish a push week, so I wanted to get this and just tell you guys how to sort of, from my point of view. I did like 2 keys and then I had some problems with computer. But you know how we do. I appreciate everybody here, all the new survival hunters out there that have been commenting and saying that they found their love for Survival Hunter. Keep at it, ask any questions, hopefully I can answer them. But you guys can also teach me. I'm still learning as we speak. I appreciate you all. So just one quick thing, if I may, just looking at the analytics, there's still about 85% of the people on the YouTube world checking out my videos. So if you are enjoying, please do hit that sub. It will mean the world to me. Again, I started this channel as to show, because there was no really Survival Hunter information out there, so I just wanted to show it, to bring it up to speed, to light, to show that we aren't a meme pretty much. So if you enjoy, please hit that subscribe, like and share. Again, it means the world to me. It just helps me out personally to make that 1,000 subscriber count. But let's not delay the inevitable. Let's get to the video, boys, and let's on this week. All right. So this week, like I mentioned earlier, it is sort of a push week. What I mean by sort of a push week is because we have tyrannical bosses have 30% more health, not 40%, and inflict up to 15% more damage. Every time you have tyrannical, it's sort of not a push week because it just makes boss fights really long and really hard. But they've nerfed it a little bit, and they've nerfed dungeons. And the reason why I say sort of is because of the next 2, which are very easy for a survival hunter group. Let's talk about raging. Non-boss enemies enrage at 30% health and decrease 100% damage until defeated. I'll tell you what you can do as a survival hunter to mitigate this. The next one, we have quaking. Periodic, all players emit a shockwave. So it's like a circle. After a few seconds you explode. If you're standing next to someone, you do 40% of the other player's health damage. If you're by yourself, it does nothing. We're a melee class, so we don't cast. It has no effect to us. So let's talk about the week and how we're going to play it, and what I meant about raging, and how survival hunters, we got the good stuff. Like other hunters, but the survival hunter got the good stuff. So let's talk about raging. Raging. What do we have that we can stop raging? We have tranquilizing shot. Tranquilizing shot removes 1 rage and 1 magic effect from an enemy target. So, like in Spires of Ascension, I think it's the Menders. They get like a buff that you can dispel, which is magic. What you can do if you want, you can wait until they hit 30% and then disenrage both of them at the same time. Or in, say, like Halls of Atonement, you have the dogs, which double rage. You can double rage dispel them as well, which is really good. So tranquilizing shot, using off cooldown, using on bosses as well, because the bosses will enrage, so you can trank shot the enrage off the boss. It's really good. So I like to keep this off cooldown. Always use tranquilizing shot, because if your tank stays alive, you stay alive, and that's the main thing. What I meant by a push week, if you have a stable group, or if you don't have a stable group, because it's not fortified, and the affixes are pretty lenient, to make up for boss time, you have your tank do insane massive pulls, and yes, they're all going to rage. I'm just gonna say enrage. What you do is, once they pull them all out, right, throw your binding shot down. Throw your binding shot. Stuns them for 8 seconds. Stuns them for 8 seconds and they can't do nothing to him. Then you can aspect the eagle, hit him from far away, re-serpent sting, throw your shrapnel bombs, use your tranquilizing shot. We have all these tools to still be able to hit from far away, right? So again, if they're not turning to you, you can just hit them from far away, pretty much. And then once your binding shot runs out, what else do you have? You have tar trap. You have tar trap that's going to slow them for 50% of their move speed. If they're not running any slows themselves, it just helps. It just helps the tank because they're going to be focused on staying alive, using their cooldowns, defensive cooldowns, to healing themselves and all that kind of jazz. So tranquilizing shot, binding shot, tar trap. That's it. That's it. We have so many things that we can help them out with. Wing clip if you want, scare beast. We have all these tools that we can use. So don't forget them. Don't forget them. Always keep them off guard, and it always just helps your tank staying alive. The next one's quaking. Pretty much simple. You can quake out if you have multiple melee. You can disengage out, aspect of the eagle, keep hitting them, but it's relatively easy. There's nothing to. If you've played before, you have a circle. It's gonna pulse. You do 40% player health. If there's another person in your circle, if there's not, then you do no damage at all. So it's relatively easy, and that's what I meant by a push week. There's, in terms of the mobs itself, you just do whatever. You can just pull as many as you can. Control them with binding shot. Control them with tar trap. Control them with tranquilizing shot. Do all that kind of stuff, and you're gonna push this week. It's a really good week. And like I mentioned, they nerfed Tyrannical by 10%, so it's not 40, it's 30%. But they still do a lot of damage. It does take quite some time. We do run this build: Alpha Predator, Bloodseeker, Binding Shot, Tip of the Spear, Wildfire Infusion. If you want to do more single target damage, then you can run Mongoose Bite for boss damage, which I personally am going to run this week because we want to do more. You can run that. So that's the week. Hope you enjoyed. Stay tuned. I apologize. I've had computer problems. They're all running. And till next time, the next video. Keep pushing. Love you all. Stay safe.